Hey everyone, Sweet Sandy here for my next poetry installment. I have a number of poems, not going to count them all. There are a number of short poems and haikus today. The first one is a trigger warning or content warning for cannabis use. Haze. I turn on the news and see a haze of smoke in Toronto. It's 4:20, everyone. Time to blaze up. The news pundits are talking about the new promise from the feds, legalization by next spring. There are many skeptics for sure, but I, for one, applaud the government's promise. I know so many people who use cannabis, whether it be for recreation or for medicine. When legalization happens, people will no longer have to hide in the shadows. My friends living with anxiety will have their medicine. My friends living with insomnia will have their medicine. My friends living with chronic pain will have their medicine. My friends living with cancer will have their medicine. And the list goes on. So maybe, just maybe, by next 4:20, people will be able to come out of the shadows, and that haze will be spectacular. This next piece is I wrote while I was walking around Ojibway Park, a beautiful forested area here in Windsor. It's called Ojibway. Geese honk out their calling as the squirrels scamper about. Bird calls here, there, and everywhere. A puppy squeals in protest in the distance as its humans have their picnic. It's so peaceful here in Ojibway Park, removed from the hustle and bustle of the city. My 1 hour reprise from work almost over. Back to the trenches I must go. Spidering. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Spidering lost on fishnet. Do the time warp again. Bouncing back. I saw a post on a friend's wall on Facebook. It read, "Build, destroy, rebuild." I've mastered the art of bouncing back, now to master the art of not having to. I've bounced back from many things, as we all have. Some of the destruction was of my own doing, falling for the wrong guy or girl, choosing to ignore my mental health needs, holding in the anger for so long that it comes out of me in a rage. Fists against hard brick walls, some of the destruction was of others' doing, but I cannot blame others forever. I must carry on, rebuild, and find a way to not have to bounce back. Anointed. Saving a new soul, anointed holy water, Wyatt's baptism. Girl time. Girl time together, nails painted lovely colors, moments are precious. Tired. So tired. My mouth forms a yawn akin to a tunnel accepting a speeding train. Yawn after yawn goes my day. The gray skies contributing to my state, trying to stay motivated, to keep going. Even keystrokes seem difficult, my fingers tripping over the keys like a clumsy hopscotch. Trying not to drink caffeine, instead chugging water out of my oversized water bottle, hoping the water will bring life to my tired brain and body. It doesn't help that I'm all caught up on my work, watching the minutes tick by as slow as a snail's journey, waiting for 5 o'clock like a kid waiting for Santa Claus. I will station surf and sing loudly all the way home, trying to re-energize for the evening ahead. This last piece is called Too Young. I'd like to buy a lottery ticket, please. Can I see some ID, please? The clerk says. I show my ID with a smile on my face, knowing I'm older than she is by about 15 years. I need a pack of large Players Light king size, please. Buying cigarettes for my partner. Can I see some ID, please? The clerk says. I laugh at the look in her face when she sees how old I am. I look so young that I have clients at work calling me kiddo. Even people who are younger than me call me that, but I don't mind. People ask what is my secret. I've moisturized and used toner on my face since I was 13. I avoided the sun as much as possible, and I have genetics on my side. My mother was asked for ID until she was 36. My grandmother looked 20 years younger than she was. At the Pride Parade last year, I was hanging out with a young friend who was 16. His friend asked me what high school I went to, and I laughed and told her I was 41. I thought she was going to fall over when I told her. Then she said, "That's cool." So do I mind that I could pass as a high school student at 42? Not at all. My partner, on the other hand, says he looks like a dirty old man holding my hand. As people in the bar turn to look at us, I just laugh and call him a cradle robber. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.